Aloha, I'm John Olson. Welcome to Next Stop, from a destination where the world comes to play. Welcome to world-famous Ka'anapali Beach, consistently voted one of the best beaches in the world. The Ka'anapali Beach Resort area is loaded with fun activities, and we'll experience some of those on this episode. Ka'anapali Fresh has quickly become one of the signature events on Maui, and we'll attend that. We'll feature a world-class resort, and we'll feature one of my favorite luau's in all of Hawaii. All this and more on Next Stop Ka'anapali. The fun starts now. Today we're flying high over the gorgeous Ka'anapali Beach Resort area with Skyline Eco Adventures, America's first zipline company.
Aloha guys, welcome to Skyline Eco Adventures Zip and Dip. We're gonna zip 3 of our brand new lines, and then we're gonna come back up and play in the water. Aloha guys, line number 1, it's a tandem zip. Basically, never touch the cable. You touch the cable, bad things happen, okay?
How romantic is this? Tandem ziplining with my camera guy.
We're going to be going a lot faster on this one. Our braking system is going to jolt you forward. There it is. All right, this one's not as fast as the last one. Clearly not as fast. And John will be on the other side to catch you. Just enjoy the view. Como Valley is opening up.
Away we go! Woo! You know, Tony, I hear from people all over the world that you have the coolest job, you get to do the coolest activities, and you know what, it's kind of true. But you've got a kind of a cool job too. You're like the mother hen over 200 plus activities in Hawaii.
Nothing like it exists anywhere else in another destination. It's pretty cool. It's where all the different activities and attractions come together to look at the synergies that can come out of them working collaboratively instead of looking at the competition. How
do you make it work? How is it a collaboration versus competition? Because there's a lot of competition.
Well, we just come together on those things. Well, if you're a visitor and you're coming to the islands, there is almost an overwhelming amount of things to do, right?
Yeah, of course.
So we have a website, which is hawaiifun.org, and it's a place where they can go, and all of our members load their data up, price, information, even inventory, so people can real-time ticket all their activities in a one-stop shop site.
That's awesome.
And it all goes direct to them.
I'm in. I'm also in for this. You ready to get wet?
I am ready.
Final zip line?
I am ready because I'm feeling dusty and hot. I want to go get
Let's do this thing.
Okay.
And now for a completely awesome A through H activity, Snuba. Brian, what is Snuba?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, John, because a lot of people don't know what Snuba is all about. But it's a very, very awesome activity here on Maui to explore really what I feel is the best part of Maui, and that's underwater. The tank is off your back and it goes inside this right here, John. And
Easy.
that frees you up to be nice and comfortable down below. You'll be wearing a harness and you'll be wearing a weight belt. Remember, we're just like scuba divers, so we need weights to stay under the water.
Of course.
Okay? We're gonna head out here to beautiful Ka'anapali Beach right here, and we're gonna head out to about maybe 6 or 8 feet of water, and I'm gonna hand you your line, okay? You each have your own line, all right? And you're attached to that line by your harness. I'm gonna hand you the top of it, and we're slowly gonna sink down. So think of it hanging from a tree limb, and you're gonna slide down nice and slow, pinch and blow every 2 feet. All right, once you get down and get comfortable, if you feel like letting go of that line, it's there for you, but if you feel comfortable without hanging onto it, let go of it. It's a lot easier to follow me around and swim around.
We saw some cool stuff down there.
Oh man, let's see. We saw a baby octopus, the smallest one I ever saw.
I've never seen one anything like that.
And you
They're
got to
so
hold
tiny.
it.
He didn't like me being in my hand. He liked being in your hand more. And then as we're peeling in, this massive turtle comes by us.
Yeah, how awesome was that?
That was so cool, man.
I mean, it was like he knew that we were here, and he just came right up to us. It was beautiful.
Is it something different every time you go down?
That's what makes doing snuba and turning people on to snuba so wonderful. This is our office, but my office changes every day, and so do the people in it.
Can it get any better?
Can you come back and dive tomorrow?
I think I can.
We're doing it.
Thanks, buddy.
You got it, John.
Next up, we'd like to thank our travel partner, Alaska Airlines, which serves over 100 destinations from Alaska to the lower 48 and from Canada to Mexico. Live a more exciting life through travel and explore more and spend less at alaskaair.com. I'm with Chef Akaika, who is the co-chair of tonight's opening event for Ka'anapali Fresh, which, let's talk about how this thing opened. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it definitely gave me goosebumps. You know, it was an awesome opening. We wanted to feature, you know, the evolution of Hawaiian cuisine. We wanted to make sure that the opening was really significant as well as very Hawaiian. And you can't get more Hawaiian than that.
So how did all the people get chosen to paddle those canoes and those outriggers?
Well, it's Kimukeo. He's definitely one of the leaders in the community as far as the canoe goes.
Now the food all came in on a different boat. That was pretty cool.
Right. And that's the mo'olelo. That's I guess in the old days that was the offering when you're coming from one town to the next. You'd come in and you would oli in. You do a prayer as you come in, and the receiving village would also do an oli to welcome you. So that was more like gifts to us, the hosting village, to serve at our party.
So what kind of food should we be sampling tonight? And to kind of describe the evolution of food from the old to the golden era to the modern era.
So like we started off in a traditional era, the golden era, and then we have the modern era. But the traditional era, we have everything in the raw form. So taro, poi, sweet potato, raw crab, raw fish, some opihi. You know, it's a very, very traditional. They're coming to the golden era where, you know, we just started getting the European influence. So I myself is in the golden era. I call it a hamachi pasti, kind of a anti-pasti, but using more of like an ingredient that we would kind of use today.
This is an important festival for you guys.
It's the third annual, and everybody's having really a great time. Chef Ikaika, who's my co-chair, we've been kind of talking a lot, but also having a good time on the side too. But it's really a fun event, you know, getting to meet other chefs who are really talented chefs that come out and do a great deal and work with the farmers. Trying to get the local community involved in the farming part of it is great.
What's your dish tonight? What should I check?
Tonight's dish is I'm serving a poison crew with a Kona Kampachi. Really good. You gotta try it.
I'm gonna try
Chef Chris Napoleon, my sous chef, he's awesome. He created that dish. He can do a great job.
I'm in.
Right on. Thank you very much.
Tonight we go from the range to the sea at the Ka'anapali Fresh signature event. It's very appropriate at an event, especially one as cool as this, to thank your host. Sudi, thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
You're the resident golf pro here on this stunning golf course.
Yes, sir.
You've been here for a long time.
Been here for 8 years. Yeah.
So what's it like being a golf pro on Maui?
Oh, it's the best. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much about the bad weather because there is none.
True.
Yeah, and then we have awesome events just like Ka'anapali Fresh here. Every year it's a different theme, always involving local eateries and local produce. So, you know, the vibe that you get is amazing here.
I remember we were talking about this a few years ago and you were talking about it happening, and you must be so proud.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of our chefs and I'm proud of our members. They do a great job and we have a tremendous team. You know, it takes a village to do something like this. We plan for it all year. And we're just so fortunate to have great partners.
So tonight is from range to sea.
It is.
What does that mean and how does, each chef had their own thing they had to do, right?
Yes, they did. So half of them have seafood dishes and the other half have, you know, beef, chicken, lamb. And then each one also had to do a vegetarian dish, which was really great because that was something people asked.
Sure.
It was like, we want a vegetarian. And then we also went so far as to put gluten-free or sugar-free or whatever on the menu so that it appeals to everyone and they know what they're eating.
And I love how you're blending the local farmers in with the chefs. That's really cool. Talk about that because that's important.
It's very important. When you live on an island, it's really important that you can do as much as you can to source locally. And it's a way to celebrate what we think we do every day in Kaanapali, which is to live well, to eat well, and to have a lot of fun.
And to play. This is where the world comes to play.
This is where the world comes to play.
And we're playing tonight. In fact, there's music playing behind us right now.
Hopper is playing. He's part of the world. The world has come to play here tonight.
Earlier today, we took a little mixology 101. We're at the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa for Mixology, another fun event at Kaanapali Fresh. Chandra, how does mixology mix into this whole thing?
Well, mixology is really a part of all of the Kaanapali Fresh events. Every night we're featuring locally sourced spirits with some fresh local cocktails. And this event is really to let all of the participants kind of get in on their own and get hands-on with it.
Today's a lot of happy people in the crowd here today. And it was a competition
It
to
was,
make their own cocktail.
yeah, a little bit of friendly competition there, a little table action. So we're gonna do a build method with this cocktail. So we're gonna start with a little bit of fresh lime. Perfect, perfect. So we'll add that to our glass. A little bit of, we have some agave nectar here. So we'll use 1.5 ounces of the ocean vodka.
Just gonna mix it in here with the guava.
How is it?
Yummy.
Perfect.
Especially on a day like today.
Yes, it's perfect.
I'm gonna go hit the beach.
There you go.
If you enjoy golf, you'll love the Kaanapali golf courses where you can play 36 holes of championship level golf. Legends like Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer have played here, and so can you. If you're an average golfer like me, they have a new program called Golf My Way where you can play 18 holes over 7 days at your leisure. There's something for every golfer at the Kaanapali golf courses. What a lovely way to be welcomed to the lovely Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas. We immerse ourselves in culture with Maka, the cultural advisor, who is so beautiful to see you again.
Same here.
So tell us about the chant.
Well, the chant is basically a welcoming chant. So when we have our friends or our family or newcomers, it's a chant, it's a ole, it's a pule of welcome and love. Aloha.
So it's really all about ohana. There's a lot of ohanas in the pool, a lot of families enjoying the water, because it's really all about the water, right?
Yes, absolutely. Well, you know, when we think about it, 75% of the world is water. Water is a form of cleansing, yeah? So they go in heavy and they come out happy.
I'm going to go in the water later.
Hey!
You mentioned cleansing. This property, really, the whole Westin experience is all about feeling well.
Absolutely.
Sleeping well. The heavenly beds are awesome. The rooms are beautiful.
So when we're talking about sleeping well, it's moi mai kai. I mean, that's something that is a necessity. That is our whole intention, is when they leave, they are going to leave much better than what they came with. You
notice how the sun just came out when you started saying that?
Yeah.
It's a good message.
It is.
But you also play well. We started off the morning like this. So Jamie was awesome. That was
Mai
such a
Kai.
great way. My wife and I were out in the canoe at 7 o'clock this morning. Beautiful way to start the day. Yoga on the lawn. Every time I stay at a Western property, especially on Maui, I feel like I leave refreshed. But I've had a good time. I've exercised. I love your exercise room. And you've got the spa. I mean, what beats getting a massage right on the beach?
Absolutely. Kuleana is our responsibility to not reach out and take care of our guests and our owners, but also to take care of ourselves.
So we've talked about all the activities. We've talked about playing well, feeling well, sleeping well. But you also have to eat when you're on this property.
Hi.
And I love your restaurant that we're about to feature.
We're starting with our 200-year-old sourdough starter pizza dough. We grill them off and then we bake them in the oven to order. We got a beautiful Molokai sweet potato gnocchi, pancetta, caramelized Maui onions, micro basil, and then we're working on our specials every night. Beautiful.
What do people come back for? I know the pizzas are awesome. I love the wood burning oven up there. That's just awesome.
We get a lot of return for the short ribs and the veal chop. The lobster carbonara is an interesting play on a classical Italian dish, right?
You won an award at K-Fresh.
I won K-Fresh with this dish the first year. It seemed all perfect to me in my head. We try and do something fun and classical with all these events. We try and throw some rustic, traditional cooking techniques in with like a new modern twist and local product. We use a lot of local product here in the restaurant.
This table was made in Maui.
Yes, this is Tiger Shark Woodworks, handcrafted wooden table, no metal in it. Beautiful. We're working on trying getting our restaurant fitted with all natural wood tables like this.
With the whole wellness theme, you got a lot of pressure on them. The heavenly beds kind of take care of the sleep well, but the eat well aspect, that's a lot of pressure.
You know what though, we've gone straight forward with it, and we've challenged them on what they're giving us, and we've tried to promote our own dishes and our own Eat Well program, getting them certified by Weston.
Well, you're doing a super job.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Yep, aloha.
It's a gorgeous day on Ka'anapali, perfect day to be on the water. Today's activity, jet skis.
The first thing you're gonna do when you hop on your jet ski, you're gonna take your life jacket, take one of these straps here and slide this lanyard cord right through it, clip it back, okay? The driver's always gonna be wearing this at all times. If you fall off, it's your kill switch. It turns the jet ski off, okay? Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to chase this thing down. Only Michael Phelps can do that. This green button is your start button, and this is your stop button. Turns the power off, turns the power on. A couple other things you need to know. If you fall off the jet ski at any time, you're gonna climb up the back here. We got a handle on the back, just keep your weight center and scoot on up the middle, okay? Okay guys, do you have any questions about how these things operate at all?
Nope.
I don't. I think it's just
All
time to
good,
just
we're
do it.
professionals, we're
Just
ready
get
to
her
rock.
done.
All right guys, let's do this.
The Royal Lahaina Resort has one of the best luau's in the entire state of Hawaii. It's a show you don't want to miss. What is a luau? It's more than just a show.
You know, a luau is a gathering. It's a celebration. It's a combination of great entertainment, fantastic food, the food that is traditional and representative of what you expect to find when you come to Hawaii. Kalua pork, mahi-mahi.
And it tells a story.
That is correct.
Combines like all the islands in the whole region we call paradise.
That is correct. With our show, we just as you said, we try to tell a story. We try to take our guests through a journey where they get to experience a little bit of all the cultures of Polynesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Lahaina Luau Fire Finale.
As the sun sets over the beautiful Ka'anapali Beach Resort area, it also sets over this episode of Next Stop Ka'anapali. Mahalo to this show's sponsors, the Activities and Attractions Association of Hawaii, the Westin Ka'anapali Ocean Resort Villas, the Ka'anapali Beach Resort Association, and our travel partner, Alaska Airlines. Next stop. Where will we take you next? Make good memories, everybody.
Lots of slack in this line, so your potential butt bounces is 9. Okay, it's kind of like giving yourself your own drum roll
Ouch.
as you leave, okay?
Tandem zip lining with my camera guy. Ooh,
Oh, butt bounce.
how long have you been here?
Came in at about 6:30 in the morning.
Not today.